Okay, what day is it? Where am I? So I left the motel at Brownlee Reservoir at 4 o'clock this morning, and I noticed there's a full moon. I didn't plan my trip around a full moon. I don't really pay attention to that stuff. I hope you can hear me. I'm invading the bird space. I launched my boat. I'm on, oh, by the way, I'm on the Columbia River, Lake Wallula. I'm behind an island because it's really rough. This is the calmest water in the place behind this island, and these birds love this island. I'm amazed I got this far. I wanted to fish this part of the river. When I launched my boat, it was flat. And as I started going, I noticed some little rollers. And I don't know if you saw my video. I did one here when I was trying to get to Casey Pond. And I had to turn away because it was too rough. It's that rough. And I had, you ever see the cartoon, you got the angel and the devil? Well, mine was an angel and a devil. Mine was Common Sense and Thrill Seeker. And Common Sense said, don't go through there. Turn around, just fish over here. Thrill Seeker said, you came all the way down here and you're gonna just turn around and fish over there? No way. So Thrill Seeker won, and all the way to this spot, they were fighting. Turn around, man, it ain't worth it. Shut up. I made it. Yeah, I made it. So anyway, here's the deal. I can't fish. This is where I'm gonna fish. This is the only water I can really fish. But that's okay, because pre-spawn, it's 57 degrees. The water's, there's some deep channels in here and shallow water. So, I mean, this is not a bad place to fish. I got the island to protect me. So I'm gonna fish in here and hope that it calms down a little at some point where I can kind of venture out. But I'm not kidding you. I mean, you probably can't tell, but out there, you know, the boat was, I could barely go. It took me a long time to get here. You know, it's one of those deals where the boat, you hit the wave and you just, you know, that kind of thing. Anyway, so I'm gonna throw the spinner bait. I'm gonna throw the spinner bait to start. I got the swim bait. Those are probably the two lures I'm gonna throw here. And I'm stuck 8 hours right here. I'm not leaving until this calms down a little bit, if it does. And usually on this place, it gets worse before it gets better. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna go fishing. I can't wait. I just wanted to show you all these birds. See them all sitting on the island? That is unbelievable. You ever see the movie? There's a movie, I think it's from the 60s, called The Birds. Oh man. You imagine if these boys decided to turn on me all at once? I did a video on Potholes Reservoir. Oh no, don't come, no please, don't you do it. Where they were dive bombing me. Can you imagine if these guys started doing that? Holy mackerel. I gotta be careful when I cast. I actually have to wait till there's an opening so I don't hit them. Man, oh man. Look at this. Oh, I see. They think it's something to eat. You imagine if I was throwing a topwater in here? Well, there's the safety of the island. And I'm just working my way towards this bank. I found a ditch. I put waypoints down. There's a ditch out there that it's like 3 to 5 feet, drops to 10 to 12, back up. I marked it because if I ever come back here, like I don't know, summer. Maybe they gang up in there in the summer. Well, it's it's hard to fish a spinnerbait when you're surfing. I think if I let it blow me over there, you know what, thing that I'm worried about, like I ran into a spot out there, it was less than 2 feet deep. I don't want to get blown onto like a sandbar. I'm trying to be a glass half full kind of guy. And so my glass half full comment is, at least it's not raining. Could you imagine if it was raining and the wind was blowing like this? Oh my God. I found another ditch right outside this island here. I'm on, that's the island I started at. This is the second island, and it's 10 feet right here. Comes up to like 3 and 3 behind me. So I'm kind of drifting in this ditch, hoping to snag one. So it was 57 degrees when I started way over at that island. Got down to 53 as I was working my way through, and it's 56 on the back end of this other island. So I don't know if the water's just warming up or if it's different temperatures, but so far it hasn't mattered. I haven't had a bite, but I'm not giving up. Okay, I've covered a lot of water. Casey Pond is way back there. I'm starting at this point, and I'm gonna let the wind push me down this bank. It's not as rough as it was this morning, but it's still, you know, if I wanted to fish out in the channel, that would be, I don't know, a lot of work. That's the first boat I've seen out here other than me. He came from way back there, Casey Pond. So I'm not going in there because he's already been in there. It's 59 degrees back here. Remember, I was being a glass half full guy and said at least it's not windy and raining? Well, it's sprinkling. So I gotta put my rain suit on and hope it doesn't rain hard. I don't think it's going to, but it just hit 60 degrees back here. I mean, 3 feet, it drops to 4 feet. There's like a ditch. There's gotta be fish back here, doesn't there? 60 degrees, look at all that brush. That brush is probably in real shallow water, but that's gotta be a spawning bay. It's a largemouth type setup though, and I don't know how big of a largemouth population they got in here, but I don't know, man. There's gotta be one in here. Well, I worked the I threw the Senko around all those tulies, threw the spinnerbait in here, didn't get anything. Now there's like 2 more of these, but I figure if there's nothing in here, there's nothing in there. And I hate to say it, but I think I'm gonna have to go out there. I think it's better. I don't think it's as bad, but I gotta start heading back and hit some of the spots on the way back. Well, I ran from there all the way across the river. I survived. It wasn't too bad. It's not as bad as it was this morning, but it's a pretty bumpy ride. And I'm gonna fish this. You got a lot of rock here, and then you got weeds there. I'm just gonna try to get a little closer and let the wind push me down the bank. And there's actually a protected area way in that corner. I'll do that last. I think there's a fire around here. I smell smoke big time, and there's kind of a haze. I'm gonna go in the back of this thing and see what the temperature is. Boy, it was 52 over there. I got a feeling it ain't much. I think that end of the lake is a lot warmer water. I couldn't get bit. 60-degree water, back bay, brush, I don't know. I'm jinxed. I think I'm jinxed no matter where I go. You know, you would think that the fishing gods would say, this guy's working so hard. Let's throw him a bone. Let's let him catch a couple. Nope. Oh, sorry, boys. Oh, look at all the nests. Sorry, boys. I scared them away. They'll be back. Those are swallows. They are prolific breeders. They build those things. It's amazing. Look at them. They're all coming out. Sorry. Sorry. 53. I don't like it. But I'll make a pass back here because I'm almost back to the ramp, and yeah, there's something burning. Well, I'm running out of water to fish. Whoa! I'm man, oh man, today wasn't really the best day to be out here, but what are you gonna do? Let's see, I launched over there somewhere. I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna go around the corner and do there. And then that's it. I'm probably gonna go home. God, I wish I'd catch one. It's unbelievable, man. Let's see, what are we, 54 here. It was 52 over there. That's cold. What I'd like to have done, man, if it wasn't blowing like this, I would have loved to have gone out to the channel drop, see if they're stacked up out there waiting to come in. I don't know, boy. I may come back. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. Okay, I'm gonna close this out. I gotta go home. I've been fishing, let's see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, almost 4 days. It's a little early, but been on the road for 5. I'm not getting bit, you know. I can blame the weather. I can blame, what else can I blame? Water temperature. I'm just not catching them. I was, let's see, four days of fishing. I think 1 or 2 fish in 4 days that were over 2 pounds. So, I don't know. But I'm coming back here. I'm going to give it 2 weeks, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to run right to that channel edge, and I'm going to check it. I'm going to drop shot it first thing, just to see if they're out there waiting to move in. And if I don't get anything, then I'm going to go in. I'm going to go past both islands and in shallow. The one positive today is I eliminated a lot of water that I'm probably not going to have to fish the next time I come, but I'm coming back here. I like this place. You know, I can't, the only entertainment I can bring is when I catch fish. So when I don't catch fish, it's just not that entertaining. But if I could convey to you how much fun it is just to be out here, I love being out here. And it just makes me hungry. When I get back, I'm going to Lake Pondere. Let's see, I'm going to be on Lake Pondere. I'm going in 2 days, probably, because I got to catch fish. I might make a video of it, maybe. We'll see. But anyway, that's it. I'm going to tack this on to, what was the one I just came from? Oxbow. I'll put them together. I can't make a video out of this. I didn't even catch a fish, but I'll put them together. Hang in there. May's coming. May is the best month of the year up here to do this. So hopefully it gets better. Okay, see you later. Okay, I want to interrupt real quick. I didn't know how to edit this, but what you saw in the beginning of this video happened a week and a half ago. I was coming back from southern Idaho, and I stopped at the Columbia River. I'm going back there in a couple days, and I'm going to make, it's going to be a 2-day trip. I'm going to make day 1, I'm going to attach it to what you just saw and make that one video. So I gotta hurry up. I got a big storm coming. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you on the map where I was a week and a half ago and what my plan is on day one when I go back. And I'm gonna combine all that into one video. Okay, I just wanted to explain that to you real quick. Okay, so this little island, that's what you saw in the beginning of this video with all the birds. And I fished, and then there's this other bigger island. I just fished all back in here. Didn't get a bite. Then I went over to this point and fished down here, down through here. Went into one of these coves. I found 60-degree water in one of these coves. I never went all the way back here. So when I come back in this video, I am going to be starting. I'm going to drop shot. I'm going out here to this channel edge, and I'm going to spend an hour or less. If I'm catching them, I'm going to stay out here, but if not, I'm going to move in here and I'm going to fish. This is where the Walla Walla River comes in. I'm going to fish from the other side of the little island to the Walla Walla River. So in here, looking for pre-spawn and spawning fish. I'm going to try to spend the whole day in there, but if I'm striking out again, I'm going to run over here and I'm going to run back here. This is Casey Pond area. I'm going to fish that. We have every May we have a heat wave, about a 3-day heat wave, and it comes about the middle of May. We get in the 80s and the water temperature goes up quick, and those bass, you know, it's the biggest migration into the shallows happens then, and it's coming. They're saying at the end of the week. I'll probably be there right before it happens, but that's okay. You know, it's going to be, I should, if there's fish in here, I should find them back in here somewhere, I think. So I'm going to continue with this day one video. Okay, Lake Wallula, Columbia River. I'm not going to spend a lot of time out here, but I'm going to drop shot. If I don't have something, let's say 20-30 minutes, I'm going to run in there. The Walla Walla River is somewhere over there. I'm going to head shallow and work in there. The parking lot was full. The most boat trailers I've ever seen when I came here is 3. You know, I'm usually here in the summer, I think early fall. The parking lot was full. So, and it's a weekday. I don't think there's a tournament going on, but this must be like prime time or something. So anyway, I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna drop shot. Okay, that didn't take long. There was nothing out there. The weeds aren't even up yet. So I'm in shallow. I'm far from the bank and I'm already down to 3 feet. So this is a shallow flat. I'm gonna fish it and I'm gonna work my way towards the Walla Walla River. The bottom is, it's a hard bottom, which is good. Dirty water. I'm gonna throw the spinner bait to start. I'll probably alternate spinner bait, swim bait. Anyway, I'm gonna start fishing my way that way. So I worked all this wood. I stayed in the channel. It's 8 feet. Threw up on the flat, didn't get anything. I'm gonna I think I'm gonna work my way, maybe not all the way to the bridge, but I'm gonna go down this bank, cut across, go down this bank, and then we'll see. We'll talk about that later. So I pitched, the water's 5 feet right here. So it's, I pitched along there, didn't get bit. I'm pitching to here, and then I'm gonna run to the bridge and just check the water temperature. It seems like it's getting colder as I work back. It was 56 in the channel, it's down to 53. So I may be going the wrong way. But I'm gonna run back there. I may never be here again, so I'm gonna check out the bridge area. I'm gonna go past the bridge. See the tules? I think those are tules. It's 20 feet here, so it's real deep. I'll check the water temperature. My temperature gauge is busted on this unit. I only can use the front one, but I'm gonna go back here, check the temperature, pitch those toolies, and see if I come up with anything. More swallows. They're everywhere. Anywhere there's a bridge piling in the spring, you'll find those boys. Look at them all. Look at this. This is a guy on the shore. I think there's a guy in a boat. And I think, at first I thought this was a bridge, but I don't think it is. I think it's just for people to walk on and fish on. I'm probably not going to stay back here. This is the channel side where the toolies are. Actually, I don't think those are toolies, but that's the shallow side over. Oh yeah, see, there's a lot of people fishing here. You know what? I'm gonna run back there where there's nobody. Okay, let me give you an update. I killed about 2 hours in the Walla Walla River, didn't get anything. Meanwhile, the wind was blowing. The Columbia got rough. I ran back. I'm in the back. Casey Pond is right behind that bridge there. I'm probably not going in there. This must be the place to be, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 boats in here now, and as I was coming in, 2 more were leaving. So let me check the water temperature. The water temperature in the Walla Walla River was 53. It's 62. So they're in here. I just got to find them. The wind's blowing pretty good, and it's real. Where I am is real shallow. That's probably the place to be, because the 2 boats I saw leaving both left from that corner, and now there's another guy. He's heading to that corner, so I ain't fishing there. There's a bunch of toolies. I just don't think I can get to them. I think it's too shallow. I'm gonna try, but I'm gonna fish back in here, and I'm probably gonna fish the better part of the day in here, because I know they're back here. You know, shallow water, 60, about 62. They're spawning. I just got to find them. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to find them. Well, that's disappointing, I got to tell you. 61 degrees. It's shallow, you know, but they spawn in 2 feet of water. I'm in a foot or 2 of water. I threw the spinner bait through here. I pitched those toolies. I pitched those toolies. Did not get a bite. And that's disappointing, because there's several of these, but I almost feel like I'm wasting my time if I didn't get one in here. I'm looking for, you know, it's like every time I go, I'm looking for that one clue. I really thought there'd be fish in this cove. So I'm gonna let the wind blow me out, back out to the mouth, and I'm gonna fish my way out and hopefully run into one. I can't believe it. Look at that backwater. I was heading to that backwater, and I caught him on the, is that a smallie? Yep. Is he a pound? I'm gonna flip you. Oh, he's skinny. He's not a pound. Well, I got one. Took me almost 3 hours, but I got one. And I am going in that backwater area. I'm gonna weigh him. I don't think he weighs a pound. But just to have a fish pulling on the end of my line felt good. Oh, it said 15, but then I think it went to a pound. Hang on, buddy, don't do that. Nope. Oh, what's going on? Hang on, let me try one more thing here. Jeez. All right. Just give me a minute here. 1 pound, 1 ounce. Wow. See ya, buddy. Well, I got one. Okay, where was I? Water's a little deeper here, not much. The one back there was like 1.5 feet. This one's 2.5 feet. I don't know if that means anything, but I'm gonna fish it real good. I'm going into that backwater there because that looks really good. Okay, that's one keeper. Remember, I just want to catch a limit. Okay, so I came across, I'm gonna fish the, I'll call it a drop off. It's 1 foot to 2 feet, and then it comes down here to 4. I'm gonna throw the swim bait. It calmed down a little, but I took the camera down. I was a little nervous. It was rocking pretty good. Actually, it's calmed down a lot, but I'm gonna try to catch a fish first before I put that back up. Anyway, I'm just gonna let the wind drift me back this way, and I'm gonna try to stay in that 4 to 5 foot zone. I got one, and he's maybe a pound. All right, buddy, I'm gonna flip you. Is that a largemouth? No. Hang on, pal. He's not a pound. I'm gonna weigh him. The last guy was a pound, and that's my second bite, so I'm gonna weigh him. Oh man, I'll tell you, it's a struggle, but that might be a clue. I'm drifting down this drop off. It drops off, and I threw up on the shallow. I don't know. 15. Oh, come on. You believe that? 15 ounces. Buddy boy, you're killing me. My third one. Oh, yeah, that's a keeper. That's a keeper. Come here, buddy. Oh, he came off. Jeez, you believe that? That was a good fish. Holy mackerel. That was a good one. Darn it. Okay, here's an update. I got about 2 hours left. I got one keeper. I lost a good one. I lost that fish because when he hit the spinnerbait, he was swimming to the boat, and I thought he was a little one. I never set the hook. I was just reeling. And when I saw him, about the time he turned, I never got a hook set on him. I don't usually lose them on the spinnerbait. Anyway, that was a quality fish. I'll have to look at the video. It looked like a 3-pounder. I went back in there with the craw. It's all rock. It's really nice, shallow. There's a channel right out here. I dragged the craw, couldn't get bit. This is the other half of the island. It's like a saddle in the middle. I'm gonna fish this. There's this one backwater area on the way back to the ramp. I'm gonna fish that for sure. And I don't know, that'll probably do it for the day. I'm kind of hoping I run into a school. Anyway, that's the update. I got like 2 hours left. Well, I got an hour and a half left. This is going to be my hour and a half right in here. If I don't get one fish in this whole backwater, I'm going to start to I'm going to start to worry. But it goes way back. So we'll see. Look at this. It's about 1 foot deep all the way. I'm gonna go as far as I can until the trolling motor starts to dig. I got a feeling I'm not gonna make it back there, but darn, I thought I had all this water to fish. Well, let's give her a go. This is called fast fishing. I'm looking for one fish to dart out of there. I cover a lot of water this way. I got just enough to float the boat, And so far I see nothing. Dead water. This is a shame. I can't. It's 62 back here. Look at all this cover. The bottom's kind of, I don't think it's a hard bottom, but man, oh man. Oh, see, now we're getting, I can't see anymore. But all the way from out there, I didn't see a single fish. I'm gonna pitch my Senko in here for a while. What the heck? Nothing else has been working. Who knows? They should be in here. Just need one bite. If I can get one bite back here, so I know that there's something back here, I will come here tomorrow and I will fish this all the way back. It looks like it stays pretty level. I'm at 2 feet. Actually, it's about 2.5. The transducer's probably a half a foot underwater. So, man, it's warm. It is prime for spawners. If I could just get one. I didn't get a bite. I went all the way to that point and crossed over there. I did not get a bite. I can't believe there's not one fish in here. Well, I mean, I didn't cover every inch, but I pitched the Senko into every little cut. Anything that looked like it might hold a fish. I didn't get one bite. That's very disappointing, because it goes back there a ways. I could have gone in here tomorrow and spent half a day back there. Maybe I should go back further. And I just might, because maybe I should go back now. Well, there's people back there. I might go back there tomorrow. It got down to like 3 or 4 feet deep over there. Yeah, I think I might go back in there tomorrow. Okay, that's it. I had 3 bites all day. It's hard to believe because my right hand is cramped. That's how many casts I made. You would think I would accidentally get 5. I had 3 bites. I had 1 small keeper, 1 15-ounce, and I lost the good one. I would say that the biggest disappointment of the day was losing the good one, but a close second, that last backwater area that I fished, man, I thought I was going to get him back there. I really did. The water, as I went back, got a little deeper. And the only problem with it is the bottom. It's a soft bottom, but man, if I could have just got one, I would have ran back there tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow. I don't have it. Everywhere where I thought I'd get bit, I mean, I got a couple, but I really didn't get bit. The big one, or the one I lost, was rock. So, but the map doesn't really show where the rock is. So that makes it a little tough. But that was the one thing that stood out. It was shallow rock coming off of that island all the way out to a channel. I fished it hard. So I threw the spinnerbait and I dragged the craw. I may go back there, and fish slow again. I don't know. I'm going to go back to the hotel and look at the map. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. Anyway, that's it for day 1. Tomorrow's supposed to be 80 degrees. Light wind or no wind. 80 degrees. I'm going to be wishing for this wind tomorrow. Okay, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully I find something. See ya.